They say every sunrise holds a secret, but few ever pause long enough to truly listen. And the secret of success begins not in applause or recognition, but in the quiet, unseen moments where determination whispers and courage awakens, where the first rays of light spill over distant mountains, bathing the world in gold, and reminding every dreamer that each day is permission to begin again, to move closer to the person they were always meant to be. And beneath that glowing horizon stands a lone figure on a cliff, a silhouette between shadow and possibility, staring at the endless expanse below, not for validation, but because within him stirs the knowledge that today he chooses to move forward, to take one small step that the world may never notice, yet carries the weight of eternity. Below, the city yawns awake, towers fading from glitter to gold as the night surrenders to morning. Streets empty yet alive with invisible stories. And somewhere along one of those roads, a runner begins to move, each breath visible in the cold air, each stride a quiet defiance, proof that progress is built not in speed or grandeur, but in repetition, in resilience, in the unwavering refusal to remain still. And in a dimly lit room, hands hover over a laptop, typing into the night while coffee cools beside them and the clock ticks louder than the heart, reminding the dreamer that effort matters more than applause, that time moves relentlessly, calendar pages flipping, seconds slipping, and mastery is measured not in perfection, but in consistent, intentional action. That blank notebook, lying ready on the desk, is not empty, but full of possibility, a canvas awaiting the courage to write the first imperfect word. And though social media glows with filtered perfection, that light fades, leaving only the work that matters, the focus unseen, the persistence that transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary outcomes. Rejection arrives in emails. Doors close in silent finality. Mirrors crack under pressure. Yet determination reflects back stronger, showing that failure is not defeat, but a map. That persistence thrives where fear attempts to dominate. That the storms we endure teach endurance, and the athlete, running through rain, feels the bite of cold on his skin, and the resistance beneath his feet, yet continues because success is never found in comfort. And the ticking clock in the corner reminds that patience is the quiet partner of triumph. That the candle burning in darkness, small yet unwavering, carries the wisdom of centuries. That even the smallest light can guide the way. While on a whiteboard, messy goals take shape, arrows pointing, plans half-formed, but full of hope. Proof that writing intention gives dreams weight. That the businessman working late in his office, long after the city sleeps, is not chasing applause, but mastery. And the climber, battling snow near a peak, understands that every painful step is preparation for the summit. That endurance, not speed, defines victory. That doors closing behind him are not rejection, but sacrifice. Teaching that solitude and focus are the secret currencies of greatness. That a single streetlight over empty roads watches silently as a guide to those who walk alone. That books and coffee mark late nights of learning and effort. That knowledge sharpens the mind and equips it for challenges unseen. That the dawn returns and the runner ties his shoelaces again. The rhythm of repetition, affirming that persistence, not talent, creates progress. While chalk-covered hands grip iron, lifting weight not for glory, but for mastery. And the glowing digital brain pulses with circuits of ideas, showing that the mind is the most powerful muscle of all. Where focus meets desire, where strategy aligns with passion, and reflections in city windows show eyes that have seen storms, rejection, and exhaustion, yet still burn with resolve, because endurance outweighs talent, because clouds part revealing sunlight that shines on the patient who has persisted, proving that storms were never meant to break them, but to shape them, that every obstacle, delay, and tear prepares the dreamer for the light, that a chessboard mid-game holds the lesson that patience and calculation win what haste cannot, that meditation on rooftops restores clarity, and that bricks stacked in silent repetition illustrate that discipline builds walls of progress unseen yet unshakable, that the road ahead glows with signs of direction, that stairs climb into shadow yet the climber ascends anyway, step by step, eyes sharpened, torn papers labeled fear are ripped away. A lone traveler walks a desert road, isolation teaching resilience, silence tempering strength. Stopwatches tick as seconds pass, and a candle held in darkness glows as a reminder that endurance, not speed, determines victory, that a tree grows from cracked soil nourished by adversity, that motivational quotes glow on screens, old men smile with wisdom, mountain peaks pierce clouds, flags planted testament to preparation, courage, and persistence. Hands reach toward sunlight. Birds soar in the blue sky. Business teams celebrate victories earned. Young artists paint the dawn. Clocks strike moments of realization. Forest paths illuminate. Energy flows around determined figures. Seeds sprout. Rain falls. Skylines glow. Keys shine with golden light. And at last, the sunrise returns full circle, reminding all who watch that success is not luck, applause, or wealth, but the accumulation of every small, unseen choice, every action taken when no one watches, every fear faced, every hour sacrificed, every repetition honored, every day begun again with courage, that the man who once stood in shadows now stands bathed in light, understanding that the secret of success was never hidden outside, but always inside, in a heart that refuses to stop, in the hands that refuse to rest, in the soul that trusts that one more sunrise, one more effort, one more step can change everything, that each sunrise, mountain, city street, runner, climber, candle, brick, and tree is a testament to persistence, patience, resilience, faith, and unwavering belief. That failure is a teacher, sacrifice a currency, solitude a guide, knowledge a weapon, endurance a power, clarity a compass, repetition a ritual, vision a map, and courage the spark that ignites all. That every attempt, every struggle, every silent hour, every unseen action accumulates into the invisible foundation of greatness, and that the sun rises again, the mountains glow, the city stirs, the runner continues, the climber fights, the candle flickers, the books lie ready, the flag waves, the birds soar, the energy hums, and the story repeats, a living, breathing, unstoppable truth, that the secret of success lies not in reaching the top, not in wealth, not in applause, but in the relentless, courageous, beautiful act of never giving up, of moving forward when no one watches, of persisting when everything else screams to quit, of believing when hope falters, of learning when failure strikes, of sacrificing comfort for purpose, and of rising with the sunrise, knowing that today, just like every day before and every day to come, is your opportunity to build, to grow, to endure, to become, and to live the extraordinary life that comes only to those who choose to walk the path, step by step, with heart hands and soul fully committed, because in the end, the secret of success is simple yet profound. It is you, and only you, who decides to keep climbing, keep striving, keep believing, keep moving, keep becoming, and keep shining, until the world sees what was always inside you, and until your story becomes the sunrise that inspires.